Your blood swims hot at the very prospect. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join power.
We're under attack. Help me.
Scum! Attack!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
This feels good. Fine.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull. I need you, now.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Well, some rest's better than none.
Friend of Gake. Cleansed.
Unleash me.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
They should all be running.
The skull. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull. Help me!
I've got a long road ahead.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. The Honor God. Eliminate them. My force is awakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master. Together, we can turn the tide.
The only way out is through. At the ready.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Moving.
Fresh orders? Interesting. Your command. Yes.
What now? Can't slow down.
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
You grew attached to a mere disguise, but you judge without even knowing me. I was someone once, someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Not all mind flayers are alike. I have always valued freedom above all else. In my past life and present, it has been a burning need within me for as long as I can remember. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus, his mother, to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, Prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. There may come a time when that is necessary, but there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing. The risk is too great. The moment his protection is gone, you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Thralls in its design. Denial will change nothing. You have already benefited from that tadpole of yours. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. I am pleased to hear that. You will do very well as an Illithid. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. The transformation will not be complete. The physical alteration in particular will only be partial. But your potential will certainly be amplified. Would you like to do it? Would you like to evolve?
Well, certainly brave of you. I'll say that much.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
bit busy at the moment. We'll talk later.
Do you mind?
We can talk later.
Dream in red.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable
Speak up.
but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki
Go
prince
to the city. Try out your new form. Enjoy it.
siphoned away.
I'll give it a shot.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retreat. Lady Shah has given me a new mission, and the prism plays no part in it. In fact, it seems like the Mother Superior's concern alone, and she has strayed from the Dark Lady. She will be in for a rude awakening when I finally stand before her again. But I digress. Did you want something? I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. What's next, I wonder?
Nothing hurts anymore.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
This character does not wish to consume tadpoles.
No one back home will ever believe this.
We've... Still, it seems keen to be... Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
Life pulses from within. It wants...
Go on. Don't be afraid.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Perhaps, once the others see what you can do, they will consider trying it for themselves.
With haste. Glad to have an ally.
You wish to consult me? If its influence on you is plain to see, I will be...
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Perhaps, once the others see what you can do, they will consider trying it for themselves.
Should mind my step.
I am listening. Our enemies still draw breath.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So, at least my lack of tentacles. Then I'll see your delicious self tonight. The answer is no. No.
Capability such as the potential of the illithid kind. He sees it as you pick complete solitude after being disobedient, sealed, buried a year of horror, then the release. He will never disobey again.
Damn it. All right.
Life, it wants...
Go on.
The tadpole, you feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Perhaps, once the others see...
Walk in death. What's inside? Is that blood? No. Never mind. Breathe deep and move. Better not be cursed.
You wish to consult me?
I'd like some time to talk.
Oh, quite the rug pull, eh? Such creatures are not, at best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. Please, there is little more to be said on the subject. The end may be close. Time to reap what we have sown. I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt them. It certainly doesn't seem to have done you any harm. Or rather, you've not yet done me any harm. Still, there are undoubtedly risks to such a transformation. Go ahead. I'm listening. What's on your mind? Beggars can't be choosers. Such a powerful form should serve us well in the chaos to come.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coins and nothing to do.
You can see the city.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. But, I don't know where to go.
The child ignores you. Would you like me to dispose of her?
That's the first thing I did. Mum always said to look for a temple if I needed help. But they said they couldn't help me.
Need to find a way forward.
What are you calling this new business? And cheerful. Refugees for hire. Catchy, right?
I do not understand why the patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees. The weak and the elderly, perhaps. The young would be better used as a labor force than as a source of nutrition.
What's up for discussion?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family. Danuvia! Get
squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern.
I guess we're all you've got then, Arthur.
This is the Fine. Here's the extra.
Come on, boys.
No. Don't you dare lay a finger on them.
It's the right thing to do, isn't it?
Job done. Whatever's left is yours to sort out.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there.
If I was a shower and
What in the hells was that?
place I'd wait around.
Sounds like a bloody earthquake.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
What a sight for sore eyes. I believe there's somewhere you're supposed to be. No? Long overdue, in fact.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. I was told to keep watch for you and point you towards home should you ever appear. And lo, you have appeared.
Mother Superior sent you. Go on then. Where do I go?
So close to home, and yet you need a guiding hand. Amazing how malleable, or fragile, the mind can be. First, you need to continue onwards into the lower city. Then, seek out a place called the House of Grief. It may not be quite what you expect, but I assure you, it's the right spot. Go there, make yourself known. You will be given the welcome you deserve.
Can't you show me yourself?
Oh, no. I must remain here. In truth, I'm glad to keep my distance for now. There's been some tension in the ranks. Seems a great deal is riding on the outcome of your mission. Besides, I have business to attend to, wares to sell. Our great endeavor cannot run on faith alone. We need funds. Have a look, if you wish. Otherwise, I think we're done. Try not to dawdle too much in the city. Mother's waiting. If you're looking for companionship, I hear they can cater to almost every taste in Sharess's caress. I'm not on offer, unfortunately.
The excess of refugees outside the city walls could easily become a surplus of laborers.
Here we are, Griselda.
Careful, Minthara. As a drow exile, you could be classed as a refugee yourself. Not volunteering, I take it?
I am a daughter of House Bainray. I obey no authority except my own desires.
I can think of at least one wriggly stole.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? Is that so? Enigmatic soul, aren't you? A word of advice, then. You might not get as warm a welcome as in days gone by. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. If it were my problem, I'd do something about it. Instead, they've stuck me gardener's door while they squabble over the donations. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. The Flaming Fist isn't what it used to be. It's down to honest citizens like me to stand up for what's right, uniform or no. That lot round the front, they've got it coming to them. I knew you'd feel the same way. Those refugees. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Yes, yes, yes! Slit and slice and chop and bleed them. Not a soul left alive.
Look at it, come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's soot. And you carry his stone. Yours is a crude and clumsy, violent sibling. You'll hack a jagged path through this city to reach me. I could end it now, but I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
Orin shows herself at last. She will have been watching us since we entered the city, and she can hide in any form.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes here?
The state of this cart. Wait, what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
Bloodsucker. If they just...
I know tears will not bring our children back. There is nothing to forgive. It is only right to mourn.
We shed tears
So we should
today,
do nothing. Just wait
so we
for the
may
next
shed
wave.
blood tomorrow.
Rechtei Hathran Rust Frey Valdisk Durovna.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster.
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has, perhaps, earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn. So, you leave us...
Just the same.
Imperial!
Good choices.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Make it hurt.
Got to focus.
I thirst for combat. I seek an advantage.
I will not lose. I cannot lose.
ready for battle.
Go for the throat. Moving.
A bold maneuver.
On the move.
Take two.
Shall we cut and run? To the death.
On your command. Right away. I cannot take much more of this.
The dance macabre.
My victims await. Onward.
Sage material. That would make a great headline. Aren't you... I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldurs Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview? And I wouldn't dream of keeping you from it. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this? You're planning to indulge yourself in some of the darker corners of the city. No need to hide anything. We're all sinners by someone's yardstick. I imagine you've a need to let off some steam after your recent adventures in the shadow-cursed lands. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that? Defying the gods themselves. I had no idea. Taking out one of the Absolute's generals was no mean feat. You must feel confident for the battles ahead. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack? Gortash, maybe. You'll find me much harder to kill.
I see how you slither closer, belly dragging in the filth. Father is laughing at you. You think you're fit to wield the stones? A slipshod butcher, dull-skulled, unable to think, to create, to worship. Oh, do not worry, Slaughterkin. My blades are still sharp and sweet. They will greet you soon enough.
She's playing with us.
I thought we'd be safe.
But what the hell's is her game?
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your...
Our kind?
Refugees. Outsiders. Enough,
That'll make a great headline.
He's only a boy. You must understand.
Sir, we can't let you in.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Well, all you want.
Outraged.
We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your kind.
This is front page material.
Refugees.
That'll make a great headline. Fascinating. I'll read this one. Outraged.
Ticklish little creature tries to sneak and slice. Hack away, sweet meat. Let your butchery unfold.